What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I really thought we were gonna have some more fun content with the car, some driving clips and things like that, but unfortunately last week I kind of didn't have enough time to film that. So don't worry, it's gonna be in a video in a couple weeks probably. But for now, for this video, um, I'm gonna show y'all some things that I did on the car. So I did some polishing on my wheels, and now they look really nice. I already did it once before I started this channel. So when I got it, I did a little polishing on the lips because they were really disgusting, and so I just redid one because wheels look really ugly. So I'm gonna show some pictures after I roll the clip of what they looked before and after the first polishing, and then you're gonna see a time lapse of me doing the polishing. So that's gonna be it for the polishing. Next up, I'm gonna show some footage. We went on a boat trip on a lake. It was really fun, so I'm gonna show some footage of that. I don't have too much, but that's gonna be it. And then I was supposed to get some lug nuts for my car, since if you remember, I had these ones cut. So I got some replacement ones when I was at my dad's place, but I actually forgot them there. So really not good from me, but whatever. I'm just gonna get them probably like this weekend or something, and in the next video I'm gonna probably sand them and paint them black because they are chrome. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna install them, and next week maybe I'm gonna have some driving footage. We're gonna see. So as for now, it's gonna be pretty much this for the video. So let's go do some polishing. Alright guys, so back from the polishing. There was a guy walking down the street, and he just looks at my car. He's like, hey. So I'm like, hello, like not knowing what he wants, and he just goes, that's a really nice car, what year is it? So I answer to him, we talk a little bit. That literally just made my day. I love when people like ask about my car and like smile at it and all that. It's like the best feeling ever. Anyways, so I think my wheels look really good right now after polishing. So I think I need to polish them like once or twice a month, which I don't do really often, but I should try to do it, because then the chrome starts to like fade and there's like some stains on it and stuff, so it does not really look good. But I think I need to like sand them properly and then polish them, so like there's no stains at all and they like shine forever, you know. Now I want to mention something that I didn't really talked about in the introduction, but it just went across my mind, so I'm gonna talk about it anyways. So I want to take a moment and share with you guys some little features and knowledge that I have about this car, and like, you know, features that I liked and such, because I think it's kind of important to share with you guys, so you can understand like what is really like my passion about this car. So it all started when I was looking across like Facebook Marketplace and all the different websites to, you know, buy a car and things like that. So I did my research and all, and one day, one night, I think it was like late evening or something, and I just went across this ad of a Porsche 944, which is this car. So I'm like, oh, nice. So I look at the car and stuff. I do my little research on the internet, like, is it reliable and things like that. Like, how much horsepower does it have, and you know, basic research. And then I messaged the guy, and I really didn't knew much about the car until I messaged the guy, and he just like told me a bunch of the car, and I was like, oh, nice, you know. So I'm like, oh, I want to learn more. So, you know, we still like talk on the price and things like that when we can meet. And because it was still winter, and this car was always stored in winter, so it wasn't out of storage yet, because it was like mid-March and it was still snowing out. So I didn't wanted like the car to go in the street while it was snowing with with summer tires, sorry, because it would just be dangerous, and I didn't want to rent a trailer either, because that would cost some money, like more than just the car and like the DMV like papers and you know, things like that. So I didn't want to add too much to the cost of the car. So we waited until end of March, so I had plenty of time to do my research, um, and look up for like videos about the car and stuff like that, and I really fell in love with it. So now I'm gonna share some little details and things like that that I love about it. So let's do that. So let's start off with the interior. We got this little badge here that I really like. It's a bit faded, but I don't mind. So you can like flip it, and then you have like access with the key to lock it, to lock the glove compartment. So this is one thing that I really like. Then we got the fact that it is a 5-speed manual, so I mean, you can never go wrong with manual car. I really do like it. Another thing is that I don't know if y'all can see it, but the center console is really small compared to most cars. So yeah, the center console is really small, and it's because of the drivetrain configuration. So the engine is in the front, and then the transmission is paired with the differential in the back. And this was made first so the car can be really lower, um, because you don't have to fit the transmission like under in the middle. So you can really like have each ends of the car really high, and then the middle really low, so that drops the center of gravity, which is really good for handling, and that's why this car is used often on the track. And then there's also the 50-50 weight distribution that really helps with the handling also. So that is literally why people love these things to go on the track. They handle so well, they turn so well. I remember when me and my dad went to look at it and we bought it. When we came back home, we turned on the interstate, on the access ramp, and it was really a tight turn, but this car had literally no problem like turning it, and we really had some fun driving it in some like windy roads and things like that. So that's another thing that I love about it. It's literally like a race car. Porsche engineering is just so good in my opinion. I think that they make like one best cars in the planet, on the planet, because their engineering is like super well thought, and you have like really good features. For example, this is a 1983. I have power windows and electric mirrors. Like, what the frick is this, you know? And then my back glass, it has like heated back glass, so if it snows on it or it has ice on it, I can just turn the heat on the window and it will melt so that I can see. Like, this is super cool. This is 1983 technology. Like, wow, I'm really amazed with this car. It has AC, it has like a radio, anything you want. And then my favorite features, my favorite feature is it just has to be the pop-up headlights. I know some of y'all will hate me for this, but I just think they look so cool. So I was just flipping up and down my headlights, and some people walked by like right when I was doing that. When I stopped filming, they just like gave me the weirdest look ever. This thing is just way too funny. I really like the face when like you roll down the street and you just play with your pop-ups like that. Like, people look at you like, you're such a child. Yes, I know, but it's so fun. All right, now that this is done, guys, I'm gonna show you the little boat adventure that we had. So when we put the boat in the water, and then a little bit of when we drove it on the water and all that. So let's get into this. So another unexpected thing in the video, I'm gonna show y'all a bit about my job because I just don't have much content right now, so I want to share this a little bit with you guys. You can tell me if you like it or not, and whether you want me to show more of my work and things like that, and more of like my hobbies, like I'm drawing cars and trucks, or like my Hot Wheels collection or things like that. So I'm gonna roll some footage of the work that I do, and before that I'm just gonna explain you a little bit. So I work at a semi-truck dealership, and I do like all the detailing, polishing and things like that on trucks. So whether it's new trucks or used trucks, we do them all. So I'm gonna roll some footage of a brand new truck that was ready for delivery, and we just pulled out of the garage. It was this winter though, so it's gonna be a bit snowy, you're gonna see. But I think this truck really looked good. It's a Peterbilt 567 for those who know this a little bit. So I'm gonna roll some footage of that right now. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. As always, don't forget to put a little thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.